Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing Grand Strategy sequel, Europa Universalis IV, the next entry in one of my favorite series of all time, where you get control any country around the world from 1444 to 1820. Before we get started in the game, show off a couple things. There is a fairly decent tutorial that shows some basics, some advanced skills, and actually let you control Spain for a little bit, who interestingly enough is who I'm going to do first. There's also multiplayer. I will say that multiplayer is very hit or miss, mostly miss. I've had very difficult times trying to connect with other people. I've only actually been able to connect to a server twice out of trying to do it. There are also dedicated servers that were promised to be up, where you could basically join at any time, but those aren't up yet. So some work still has to be done in the multiplayer part. However, I am very encouraged as to what the services are that they're promised. You know, you're supposed to be able to hot join any game, be able to tell the AI how to play once you leave, which means you can, you know, if you have dedicated servers, you could have the world running, and then you could join and play a country for a little bit and then jump back out, which is really cool if it was actually in the game at this point. There's also no ping on the server browser, so it's hard to figure out which servers are near you and which servers are located in the Middle East where you're going to have connection issues. That may be part of the problem with me trying to join other games. But the framework is there because it uses Steamworks in doing that sort of thing. So what I'm going to show off is single player. I'm going to start off in 9999. Of course, $14.99. So, as I said before, you can play any country. Some are obviously better than others. So we'll just skip ahead here. The countries are different in that they have different abilities, which are ideas, basically. Different country-specific events, especially for the larger countries, and other bonuses that make them behave differently. And then you can kind of mold them as you go on. So I'm going to start out with Castile here. As my first one, a good country. A couple of these guys some ships and let them find the new world for me. As you can see over here on the right, there's a new hint system, which you can actually click on stuff and it'll tell you little messages about how it works. So that's pretty cool. Although, you know, just like the previous Europa games, this one is very complex, to say the least. What I'll do first is I'll just kind of run through everything, kind of give you an overview of the game, and then we'll start playing. So this is where everything is held. First off, on your government page here, you have 3 advisors. Advisors cost money over time. They grant a bonus, and they add to your power points, which is kind of the big new feature in Europa Universalis IV. You have 3 types of power. You have administrative, you have diplomatic, and you have military. And they're used for a whole bunch of different things, primarily technologies and ideas, but they're also used for constructing buildings, coring regions, getting military leaders, making your country more stable, combating inflation, and all sorts of other things that I'm sure we'll run across over time. The number is actually calculated from your monarch, or your leader, if you're in a republic, which is random, or at least semi-random. And historical if you start a new game, for that matter. Which is interesting, and I have way too many leaders, so I'm going to get like no military power. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of these guys. So, first step is to make some advisors. So what I'll do is I'll check my balance. My balance right now is 3, but if I bring my army maintenance down, which I usually do, I get 7. In the beginning of the game, you basically want level 1 advisors. As you can see here, level 1 advisors have... the bonus that they do is actually the same no matter what level. They just give you more power points for the higher level. So I'm going to basically run with level 1 advisors to begin with until my trade economy gets going. So we'll hire that guy. We'll hire trade power. So I'm going to try to focus on trade. And we'll go with stability cost because my country is at 0 stability. So that's it, and then when they die, you replace them with somebody else. The diplomatic system has kind of gone and incorporated Crusader Kings II's way of doing things, where there's both a value for their opinion of you and a value for your opinion of them, and you can switch this for everybody here, and people don't really like me too much. I do have a royal marriage with Aragon, and I'm leading it, which is going to let me form Spain here in about 2 seconds. So I'm going to try to improve my relations with Portugal, try to be friendly with them. Over here you have a fixed number of diplomats, and they're real people. Again, another kind of incorporation from Crusader Kings. Your diplomats are real people, your merchants are real people, your missionaries are real people, and you can only give them one assignment at a time, so you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to do with them, which is very interesting. So I'm going to choose one of my diplomats to go be friendly with Portugal, so there he goes. And who else do I want to do? I actually probably want to see Naples here. Can I do an alliance with you? Yes, I can. So I'm going to offer an alliance with Naples, with my other guy. I actually probably want to do an alliance with Portugal once I get my things up. You can see here there's a whole bunch of different actions you can do. You can form coalitions against a common defender without actually having to do alliances, which happens when people start grabbing too much land. You get a little aggressive penalty if you take too much land in a war. You can enforce a peace, which as you can see on the tooltip, enforces a white peace, and if they don't accept a white peace, you join on the side of the defender. You can guarantee a nation, improve relations, you can do royal marriages, you can fabricate claims, support rebels, do all sorts of embargoes and war subsidies, and then ask for military access. None of which of those things I can do because both of my diplomats are used up. For the economy, basically you just have sliders for your maintenance for colonies, missionaries, your army, and your fleet. I usually just drag down my army during peacetime because I don't really need them. You can also take loans. Loans are much less problematic than they are now. They basically just increase your inflation, and then you have to pay the interest on them. Over time, it isn't like the huge penalty as it was before. So especially in the beginning of the game, they're not too bad. Another big change is the trade system. I'm turning on to trade mode here. As you can kind of see pictured on here, what happens is that trade starts out and then it flows to different nodes. And when it gets to a node, I'll select the one in my country, you have a certain amount of trade incoming, you have trade produced by the local area, and then you have a certain amount of trade outgoing to the next node. So you can see here all of Sevilla's node actually flows to Bordeaux. Bordeaux's mode is split to going to London and Antwerp, and then the London all goes to Antwerp. So what you do is you place merchants at these locations, and they can either collect trade at one of your nodes, or they can transfer the trade forward. Now what I have here is this guy is actually transferring it to Bordeaux, and then the other guy's collecting it there, which is a little weird. So I actually think I'm going to switch him back and try to just collect it here. So I'm going to recall him. I really like the trade system. You can increase your trade power with light ships. So usually you start out, here's my little navy with the light ships, and you're going to actually set them to protect trade, and I'm going to have them protect the Seville trade. And then they'll automatically go out and bring me more trade income once this merchant gets back in 11 days. The only problem with the trade system is once you set your merchants and your trade fleet out, you're done. You don't actually have to do anything else. Everything else is completely automated. And I kind of suspect that Paradox is going to come out with some DLC that will kind of flesh out and add more stuff to the trade game. Because once you kind of set it initially, it's done. Eventually, you'll get some more merchants that you'll have to decide where to place. And when you get new colonies, it'll kind of change the values around so you can kind of send people to different areas. But really, it's set it and forget it, which is a little disappointing. With technology, you just use your power points to level up. You kind of pick it, and then you get more bonuses. And once you level up your administrative, it unlocks more ideas, which again you use power points to unlock ideas. So for example, here's my exploration. So I'm going to spend my first set of exploration points on trying to get colonists and quests for the New World. I actually have one colonist already. who I think is working. I have a colony over in Bahamas, which is actually out of my trade range, or my colonist range. Yeah, I have one because of the Reconquista, which is a little odd. But here, let me take this off the trade mode here. So there's my colonies out here. So I've actually already started colonies a little bit. So where's the Bahamas? There we are. So they're actually outside of my trade range right now based on my text. So it's actually cheating based on historical conditions because they basically set where everybody goes, you know, for every day, for every country, what all provinces are owned by everybody. So I'll have to level that up to historical levels here shortly. So you have missions and decisions. First thing I'm going to do is form Spain. There's Spain. Hooray! I'm Spain now. You also have little missions, which are nice. So I need to own Oran. I don't even know where that is. So let's find out. Find the province. Oh. So I have to go to war with Algiers to get that. I'll see what other mission. Oh, there we go. Some more missions. Spain must be Christian. I'll do that. Because I'm going to get busy with my religious guys here. Speaking of, before I forget, here's your religion. This is another set it and forget it part. There's really not much interaction with religion. Again, another area I think they're going to enhance over time. Basically, you just, like I have 3 missionaries. I'm just going to send them to 3 different provinces. And then after a specific number of months, in this case 21, they'll become Catholic. And that's it. You don't have, and then, you know, it'll take away from my economy a bit because you can see my missionary maintenance went up. But that's it. That's all you have to do with a religion. So it's a little disappointing how pared back it is. Here on the stability and expansion tab, you have stability, which I'm actually going to spend some points right now and bring it up. It affects your trade power, your spy defense, your taxes, and all that stuff. When you start conquering provinces that are not cores, you become overextended, which makes for a lot of rebels. So if I actually had territories like that, you would click on this and make them cores, which costs power. You can actually see it when you go here. Here's your core. It's already one of my cores, so I can't do it. You can also change the culture, which costs power, and you can change the religion, which costs a missionary. Also in here, it gives you a little rundown of the rebels. So, for example, I have some people in Granada who are not too pleased about being ruled by Spain. If you click on the handle them, it gives you some suggestions on what to do. You boost your stability will help solve it because that brings all the rebels down. Send a missionary, change the culture. So basically, you know, you send a missionary. I already have one missionary going to Granada right now. If I send one next time when one gets freed up to Gibraltar, that'll bring the rebels down. And then on your last tab, you have your military, which I'm going to have to sack some of these explorers and stuff. Probably the crappier ones. Sorry, we're not going to name it America, because I can only have one leader. I'll get rid of him. I'm probably going to keep 2. Well, maybe 3, to be honest. Getting rid of Christopher Columbus. Apparently, the other guy, Pinzon, is a better explorer. So I'll keep it at 3, which gives me a penalty for my military power, but I'll still get some points in on it. So, what I need to do is, in these colonies, I definitely need to send some troops over there to try to suppress the local rebels. So that's going to be kind of my first thing to do. Let me see how many natives there are. 500 and 1,500, so maybe like 3,000 in each set. I would say, so split them into a couple of 5,000s. So we'll organize these here. So we'll do 1, 2, 4, and then a Latin Knights. And we'll split them again. And we'll do this, since I have a lot of stuff here. I should have some transport. Yeah, they can carry 8, so that's good. So I'm just going to send them down here, and then I'll transport them across the ocean, and hopefully my colonies won't instantaneously explode. I actually have another diplomat I can use. So let me see if you guys want to do an alliance real quick. Oh, no, you can't because I already did it. So Alright, so we'll just let her rip and see what happens. So I'll wait for my boat. Random events. More revolt risks. I really need this boat to come over real quick. Coffee and Tortuga. Yeah, I'll do that. I have enough money. Alright, so come on, boat. Okay, coffee in Puerto Rico. Alright, the boat should be there. Nope, still not there. You guys are slow. Hurry the heck up. And he's back from Naples. Alright, finally. Alright, send one of my guys. We'll attach to transport. And we will send this boat all the way over to whichever one has the higher risk, which is Jamaica. So you go to Jamaica. And I'll actually give you the explorer leader, and hopefully I won't lose him. And there's some pirates waiting for us. And he has 6 boats to go, so he's going to go there. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so my focus on this is kind of not military, to say the least. Alliance from Portugal, of course. You actually have a limit on the number of diplomatic relations you can have at one time. I can have 4. Right now I'm within Aragon and Portugal. Always do this because it boosts your tax. It's worth the amount it is. Maybe stability, excellent. Up to +2. And then we'll kind of keep tabs on these guys. Hopefully they won't get killed by the pirates. Looks like Portugal's over here too. There we go. Oh, got a revolt in Barbados. Yeah, I knew it. That's not good. Alright, so he's done. We'll send him back and pick up the other 5 guy from my other colony. So, and then we'll see what happens. I actually would probably prefer to colonize in South America more than over in North America, but you know, can't change history when you start the game. You can certainly change it afterwards. So he's starting to explore over there. I do have a colonist, so I actually think I'm going to try to start another colony here. Let's split this and pull another 5 off of here. So let me get some more troops. Try to get some more men-at-arms here. This is another new interface thing, is this build mode. And you can just, and it shows you how many days it takes to do stuff. It's really, really handy. So I'm going to do... shoot. Oh, prestige is pretty high. I'm going to do 4 of those and 1 of these guys. When you start a game, there's this Iron Man mode, which lets you do achievements. But it's really annoying because it constantly saves your stuff to the cloud and makes your game like super laggy. And I just turned it off. Because it saves it every single time you do anything, and it's just annoying as heck. Of course I accept. You and me, Portugal, you and me. Oh, my boat's back, isn't it? That's my boat, Jedi. We're sending these guys to the Bahamas over here. There we go. Enjoy, gentlemen. Have fun in the new world. And let me try to consolidate my new army. Send them down here. Alright. And then after I get these guys going, I'm going to figure out... Oh, I do have a free advisor slot. He must have died. We'll do the prestige. Why not? How's my cash? Cash is okay, +6 a month. I'll take that. Getting a lot from taxes. Merge these. Alright. Shoot. I forgot about my merchant. Collect from trade. There we go. That'll significantly boost my income now. Especially because I'm doing it. Oh, Barbados. Alright. Well, let's see. What do you want? They will never negotiate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I gotta basically core up all that stuff. I honestly don't really care too much about that. I got one of my missionaries back, didn't I? So let's see. You're 7 in IFNI. I don't even want to try to pronounce it. Oh, over here. Oh, good. He's missionary right now. Okay. Alright, so where do I want to do? Let's go to religion. Granada's already going. Oh, yeah, Gibraltar is what I want to do. Here we go. Yep, have fun. Have fun. Have fun. One new map mode I like is this accepted culture map, which lets you kind of figure out where you want to expand to. Green is good, blue is okay, red is bad. Actually, this one I could probably change it. There we go. Like I said, it's useful. Alright, so those guys are converted, so I have 2 more. 2 more, so... why would you insult me? Yeah, I took care of the battle. Oh, I don't own that. I don't own that. Do I own that? I do own that, don't I? Yes, I do. Bye, missionary. And then it's, you know, it's all automatic, so whatever. Whatever. Alright, see what my money's doing now. Yeah, I went up a little bit because of that trade. Should be kind of pulling in some here. 40%. Yeah, my boat's bringing in 27 trade power. And then you get some from provinces, and then you get some from other bonuses and stuff, like your prestige and stability. Okie dokie. Where is my fleet? Oh, you're still way over there, aren't you? Alright, come on back. I want to set up another colony. Somewhere. There we go. Alright, but then when they get back, I'm going to figure out where I want to go. I actually probably shouldn't give him 6 big ships, because when they explore new territory, they kind of die a lot. But that's okay. I actually probably want to do more ships. Light ships. Because I want to protect my trade. Just do 5 more and then we'll send them somewhere. Actually, normally the first thing I do is kind of build up my military and get near my force limit, but I'm actually kind of close already because of those extra 5 guys. But I don't really need to. I'm not planning on going to war with anybody. You know, I might get drug into a war with England or something, but we'll see. Oh, you guys are back, aren't you? Alright, attach to transport. Where do I want to go? Whoa. Can I do South America? No! Oh, you suck. It's like 10 off of my thing. How close am I to an idea? Oh, that only gives me 1 more colonist. Boo. Yeah, and these guys are out of my range. They're going to take forever to go. Well, I could do down here. But I don't really want to. I need to get up my colonization range. That's what I need. I need the 3rd exploration idea. Which is going to take a little bit of time to do. Alright, I guess. Well, let's see. How much trade am I getting from over here? Alright, well, I guess I'll just do this whole area. There you go. Enjoy. So this is 5 and can carry 3 more. That's what that little thing means. Overall, you know, Europa is a really complex game, to say the least. But I like what they've done with the interface and stuff. You know, with the units. These guys are going to attack them. I wish I would have given them a... I don't even know if I have a leader. Do I have a leader? I do. El Gran Capitan. Okay. I do have my you know, my military maintenance kind of low. Should actually probably turn this up a little bit. It's kind of worth an extra 3 a month to make it halfway. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with this. I honestly don't care about it, to be honest. To be honest. Oh, wartime. Morocco, yeah, sure. Alright, let's pull up my military maintenance. Oh, actually, I already did it. Countries at war. Yep. So who am I at war with? Morocco? Couldn't pick anybody further away. Alright. I can transport 8. I need a 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll put you on the thing when I get the thing. There we go. Oh yeah, I have my other fleet, don't I? Alright, we're gonna send them over here. Alright, let me get my treasure fleet out. Whichever node. Who are you protecting trade? Somebody. Oh, there you go. Sevilla. Who am I making the most money from? Bordeaux? Alright, you protect Bordeaux then. Bye. Have fun. Alright. There's my guys. Oh, let me give you a leader. There we go. And we can actually go back and grab those other guys too. Alright. Sieges, you can see here this percentage. Gives you is the percent chance that you'll win the territory that month. So it's a negative percentage, which means there's no chance, but I like that they give you a number so you know kind of how close you are to it. So what I'm going to do is detach a siege. I'm going to start getting all this. Alright, put you on the transport. And I'm going to send you down to the other side. No. The map is pretty cool. You can actually, in the wintertime, you can see the snow kind of creep from the mountains and stuff. It's really neat. And the hues of the map change. Oh, there's my 10. Hopefully... oh, of course you're going the wrong way. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for helping. Ah! Oh, yeah, they... Stupid. Morocco went down, attacked my army in Rio de Oro, and then that allowed that allowed the natives to destroy the colony. Cool. Cool story, bro. Alright, I'm gonna send this guy out here. Oh, that's already blockaded. So is that. I guess that's kind of all they have. Portugal's already blockading that stuff. Yeah, I'll do that. Inflation's not too terrible. Oh, here we go. Alright, who's better? He has... Oh, I have no leader. Well, that's not going to be good, is it? Oh, good. So I did my mission. One interesting thing, when you lose a battle, it mandatorily, it makes you retreat back to a friendly province, and you're actually locked there until your morale recovers. So it cuts down on the ping-ponging armies that kind of have plagued all of Paradox's games till now. So I want to own a province in Italy, huh? Eh. Or be the papal controller. Eh. Or get a lot of money. I'll do the money one. That one would be the easiest. Alright. This 9 guy's coming. I don't have enough people for him, unfortunately. Yeah, he's coming to Casablanca. Alright, get the heck out. I might be able to take him with 8. One thing that this kind of mandatory retreat thing does is it makes for more definitive wars. Oh, there's my idea. I will do that. Thanks for asking. So now I have 2 colonists. Can I do a separate piece? I could. Yeah, he won't do it yet, though. Oh, this is clear. Yeah, alright. Alright. He's only 8,000 now. Where is he? Oh, he's going to take these guys out. Welp. This is an unfortunate war, isn't it? Yeah, there's my locked thing. Yeah, and he's gone. See ya. I'll do that. Alright. I can build some buildings, although I'm trying to save money. It'll highlight territories where you can build stuff, which is pretty cool. Well, I don't have that much stuff. It's just forts and probably my new provinces. So... this war is not going too good. Now I'm getting blockaded by somebody. Oh, pirates. Yeah. And I'm losing over here. So. Yeah, they're taking my province down there. I'm totally screwed, basically. I needed him to help me out. Where's Portugal, anyway? Where are his freaking units? Why is he not fighting? Oh, he's way over there. What a jerk. He's over in Tunisia. Idiot. I'm about to just pull my crap out, but... problem is I can't colonize over here. Or I can colonize over here, but they're just going to come pull my units. Which is unfortunate. So, I don't know what I'm really going to do about that. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, there you go. He's taking him out. Thank you, vassal. Is there any more vassal? I think there's something. Yep. Or I'm leading a personal union with him. Who won that? Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Oh, now I'm getting some help. Yeah. I don't care about Morocco. There we go. Alright. So at least the war's looking up a little bit over here. Alright, let's try to speed this up a little. So I do have 2 colonists, but all my army guys are helping with Morocco. And honestly, I don't even really want to colonize over here. Oh, you know what? If I core one of these... Nah, I can't. Saying if I core one of the ones over there, then I could... dude, why is this... that culture? That's weird. That's really weird. I gotta pull some more units though. Alright, let's try it. What is my force limit? A lot, because I just got guys destroyed, so. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not 2. 5, 6. Alright. And then we'll send those to the 2 colonies I'm about to do. I'm just going to do it down here, because that's basically where I can do it. Unless I make this a core. Unless it is already a core. I think it is, actually. Yeah, it is. So, like I said, I really want to do South America, but I don't have the colonial range yet. I don't have the ideas to do that. I'm like 2 ideas away, you know, to get that going. Alright, you guys almost done? Almost. 10 more days. Yay. Alright, so you guys are done, so let me just box select everybody. Send you all to where my boats are. Yep. Actually didn't want to pause that. Okay, we got... So I wanted 6. 4. There we go. Get on the boat. Man, a boat. Luckily, it doesn't cost money to make a colony. It just costs a colonist, so when it gets destroyed, it's not a super big deal. It doesn't cost any power either. I guess I had some units there to begin with. What are you? 6 and 2. I think I had 2 units just kind of sitting there anyway. I like the little animation of the boats moving. Oh gosh. Less revolt risk, but oh, good lord. Alright. Oh yeah, I won that siege, and then let's keep on trucking. And I'll use diplomatic power. Alright, get on the boat. Get down to the next one that I'm gonna make. Oh, yeah, I gotta select my fleet. Oh, yeah. 8's actually my limit anyway. Oh no. There's my other colonist right there. South America is really good to colonize because the natives are very unaggressive. Alright, you guys are good. Yeah, this is gonna turn it on the map here while we skip over the time so we can watch the snow come. Yeah, I'll get some more yearly prestige, why not? Oh good. Oh, I have missionaries, don't I? Oh, and I have a tech. Kinda wish some of these little things came with louder. All of my provinces are Catholic, so who cares about the missionaries? And I can invest in this guy. Kaboom. Courthouse workshop. I'm losing money. Alright, courthouse gives you less revolt risk. Workshop, more goods. I like how on here it shows you what the change would be, so it's easy to pick out where to build first. And that's where to build. Why is my money going down? Oh, colonies, that's right. Yeah. Alright. After the stinking war is over. Seriously. Yeah, please go take him out. Finally. I am 5th. I have the best administrative rank, but crappy diplomacy and military. I don't want to... Gosh, that's a big penalty for that. Fine, I'll lose my stability. Yeah, I know. But, oh, I don't have enough admin to bring it back up either. Won the siege, hooray. It's really kind of it. That's all I really need those guys for. Send them back over here. Because they're sieging the other two. We'll just send those guys back to the mainland. Like I said, I'm not interested in doing war at all, but I will get some prestige and stuff out of winning battles. If appropriate. Alright, get back on the boat. There you go. Ooh, a little boat icon, that's interesting. First time I noticed that. What are you doing? Oh, workshop, that's right. Oop, ideas! Yes, the wood. One more away. Hey. You. Get rid of the transports. Let me give you a couple ships. You go explore for me, shall you? Go find some stuff. You're right there. There you go. Go explore. Have fun. Don't die. Alright, so next, when I get back up to 400, which should take 40 months, because I'm gaining 5 a month, I'll be able to colonize... I should be able to colonize South America. Yeah, so he's starting to get a little... it should go all the way around. And he's not getting any damage, which is good. Yeah, 40, that's fine. No, I'm just going to take a loan. Oh, really? I hate those colonies. Yeah, I failed my mission because I took a loan. Yeah, I'll deal with Navarra. Why not? Just send him a diplomat. Oh god, it's like 50 things at once. Oh, so I'm losing stability no matter what. I'll do that. It is. Oh, Morocco had peace, finally. Freaking about time. Alright, I don't think I had any units over here. I think I pulled them out already. Right? Right. But, yeah, he's just down there battling him. Okay, what am I doing? Navarra. If you right-click on a country, it selects them, which is cool, so improve relations. I knew I saved a diplomat for something. Because I think my mission just says... Yeah, just 100, which I should be able to do, because it's pretty high already, I would imagine. Yeah, it's already 12. So, I should be able to do that. Alright. Oop. Oh, there he goes. Now he's got some death. Alright. One more. Please don't disappear on me. Alright, that's far enough. Go back home. Oh, let's pause before I do that. Let's go back here. That's good for now. So now I'm just waiting. Honestly, I'm just waiting for this guy. And then I'm going hard on South America. After I finish the colonies I'm doing right now. These two. Which will take a little bit of time. You don't need colonists in your colonies, but it makes them grow faster. Because it adds like a percentage. Like you can see here, there's a 10% chance of adding more settlers each month. Oh. Well, you're a jerk, Portugal. Oh, tech. Yep, I'll take that. Training fields and March. What do those do? I don't have money for them anyway. Oh yeah, I'm not at war. Why am I doing money here? My budget isn't great. Oh, awesome. Oh, wow. 0, 0, 0. Good lord. Kidding me? You stink. Man, well that's going to increase... Having a bad ruler is bad. Because it really significantly impacts... Like I was bringing in, what, 10 diplomatic a month, and now I'm bringing in 4? gross. Yeah, I'll take the prestige. So, yeah. So the plan here, you know, go down to South America. These guys are like friendly. You still have to station a unit down there, but you can drop down your military and not really have to worry about them beating you. What do I have a claim on? What? Oh, over there. Oh, good. Now, are they... Yeah, they're Catholic. So the Bahamas is mine now. What's the trade note over here, by the way? Caribbean. I have all the trade power. Not bringing in much money yet, though. It's only like a couple colonies. Mm-hmm. Can I take 3? I think I can. I think I can. Oh, wait. They're down there, aren't they? I thought they were up here. Oh, yeah, because it's stinking... Why would you... I don't know why that culture's like that. Alright, now, do I want to risk sending him over? I guess I could send 4. And keep 2 behind. Yeah, I don't want to spend a conquistador on that. Hopefully that'll be enough. Oh no, because my military's down. Please be enough. Okay, thank goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, that was good timing. If that would have happened like 10 days earlier, that would have been alright, I really need to change this. There are rebels now because my stability is so low, which kind of reminds me I need to increase my stability. Oh. Awesome. Oh, I moved them wrong. Or something. I don't know what happened. Lost my colony now. And I lost that colony too. Cool. You guys are awesome colonists. Oh, there's a 1-1 battle. You guys can't move until you recover your stuff. Well, I don't care about Africa, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Lots of problems, even for Spain, which is relatively strong. Alright, let me get these guys out of here. You're not 8 regiments, though. There we go. You are. Lost my explorer. Alright, go back. Yeah, so basically, how close am I to that? Yeah, I'm like halfway to getting overseas expansion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, stability. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I don't want to fight. You know, my next goal would be to go after South America because it's way easier. The natives are a lot less restless over in that area. So, let me save. Let's show off a little bit of one more game on here. There's a lot of interesting Africa. You know, you can still kind of struggle with people in there. You know, the Ottomans. So a lot of interesting choices that you can go with. So I'm going to actually jump into the future here a little bit. So 1720. I've researched these in advance. I actually went through the files to see when these countries had good rulers. So I pick a good date. So this is back in February. You can see the map changing a little bit. And I'm going to go with these guys, the Mughal Empire. You can see thing going on. I have some vassals. Thanks for that. Alright, so we'll just take a look at what the game's kind of like over here. Play it for a little bit. So same sort of deal. Income was a lot more. Getting a lot of production income, to say the least, so I can afford. Of course, the advisors are a little bit more expensive here. I'm going to do reinforced speed. I'm going to do trade. I don't really do spies too much, to be honest. I actually only have money for this guy. But I can wait a couple months and get him in because my income is so high. Let's see here. What do I want to do with these guys? Go around and see. Ooh, Persia hates me. One thing you can do is select rivals, which will give you, here you go, more prestige from beating them in battle and more spy offense, which is actually what I'll do with Persia, because I hate them. Anybody like me? Probably all my vassals. Yeah, basically just them. We'll see what happens there. And then trade. You know, here's your trade. A bunch of different trade nodes around me, which basically I have people in all of them here. Couple collecting, couple transferring. Since these guys are Muslims, the technology costs more. Same thing with the ideas to an extent. Every time you get an idea here, it gets a third of the idea for that nation. And different nations have different things, which is pretty cool. And I've started this game far enough where it's pushed it out. So, and then a bunch of these different. We'll do relations with Bengal. That'll give me some stuff. So we'll send him an improved guy. There you go. They're my vassal anyway. So don't have enough stuff to boost stability yet. Do have a lot of, how many missionaries do I have? 2. Do have a lot of non-Sunni provinces. Not surprising since I have most of my land in India. And then there you go. So, you know, there's a look at another country around there. So overall, I've put a lot of hours into the press beta demo, and I liked a change that I don't like. There are no changes that I don't like. I wish that multiplayer was working better, especially with the dedicated servers and joining servers. I wish that religion was more involved, and I think honestly it will be with DLC down the road. And I think that trade had a little bit more involvement. I like that it's not the tedious send merchant stuff that was in Europa Universalis IV, but a little bit more depth. I mean, basically you just send them to a thing, you either collect trade or push it towards your country, and that's it. And then you just forget about them for the rest of the game. So a little bit more interaction there would be useful. Although, with all the things that there are in the game, there's plenty of interaction to go around, to say the least. So, you know, it's a fantastic game. So it is complex, but you know, with the tutorial and all the tooltips and stuff, you just kind of have to practice and kind of learn the little mechanics, even if you played EU4, because there's enough changes since then, especially with the way power, all the different types of power points are involved to do. The interface is better. The graphics are nice. I like the little, you know, changes over time. And I think, you know, the power, I really like the trade system minus, you know, the non-interactivity at times. And I like the way the power is implemented in the game. You have to make some really tough choices onto which way you want to do things. And the AI plays the game well also. So I definitely highly recommend it for people looking to control their own country in the comfort of their own home. So that's all I have for today. Till next time. Bye now.